Hi, boys and girls. It's Stefania over at Sleep Stories and Classic Fairy Tales. Before we had the quick story of the Three Little Pigs, now let's have the quick story of Red Riding Hood. Once upon a time, there was a little girl. Her name was Red. Her mother said to her, "Red, will you take these cookies to Grandma for me?" Red was ever so pleased because she really dearly loved Grandma. "Yes, Mom, I'll do it straight away." So Mom gave Red the cookies. Red walked through the forest with her lovely little basket of cookies, thinking of how pleased Grandma would be to get these yummy cookies. But then, she came upon a wolf. The wolf was not such a good wolf, but he acted ever so friendly. "Red, I think that's your name. Yes, your name, Red?" "Yes. How did you know?" I think I heard it somewhere. Where are you off to, Red?" "I'm off to see my grandma. I'm taking some cookies that my mom baked for her. I'm off to see Granny, and she'll be really happy to have these bickies." "Oh, I bet she will. Grandmas love freshly baked bickies. Does your grandma live anywhere near here?" "Oh, she's not very far away. I'll just walk another 10 minutes straight ahead, then I'll go right, then I'll walk a bit more, then I go left, then I'll walk a bit more, then I go straight ahead, then I turn around and go around the pond, and then through the woods, through the trees, and that's Granny's house." "Oh, I shouldn't have told you that. I'm not supposed to tell strangers my business." "No, you shouldn't, Red, but it's okay. We've got it in hand. Okay, you go carefully onto your grandma's and watch out for any danger. Just be careful, Red. I must go, I've got some things to do." "Okay. Nice to meet you, Mr. Wolf." "No problem." So, Red walked on to Granny's house, feeling ever so happy, humming a little tune, la-di-da-di-da. But in the meantime, the wolf, who knew the forest, the area very well, he took a shortcut to the Granny's house. And he knocked on the door. "Who is it?" It's Red, said the wolf. Granny let him in, and the wolf had a bit of a meal of Granny. Then he took Granny's sleeping cap, popped it on his head, put on Granny's other clothes, and, actually, Granny wasn't dead. He put her in the closet. He put her in the wardrobe, just to keep her quiet. Then he got into the bed, and he said, I'm having those bickies for myself, and I might munch up a little Red as well. So Red came to the house, knocking on the door. "Who is it?" "It's Red, Granny." "Oh, come in, darling." Granny came in. Red came in, saw Granny lying in the bed, was about to give her the bickies and a big hug, and she said, "Oh, Granny, what big eyes you have." "Better to see you, my dear." "Dear." "Dear." Oh, the wolf's voice cracked a bit. Red became suspicious. "Granny, what big nose you have." "The better to smell you with, my dear." "Oh, I guess so, Granny. Better to smell those bickies." "Yes, Granny, the bickies, they do smell very good, don't they?" Granny, your teeth, they're strange." "Granny, what big teeth you have." The better to eat you with, my dear." And then the wolf jumped out of the bed, to go after the Mickeys and to go after the Red. And she ran and ran and ran and ran and ran, and she received help. And the wolf was knocked out cold by a helpful woodsman. Oh, thank you. Thank you ever so much. And don't trust anybody that you don't know. Don't trust strangers. They may look good, but they are sometimes not good, Red. Yes, I've learned my lesson. And Red went home. Actually, before she went home, she dared to go back to the cabin. And she pulled Granny out of the wardrobe, out of the closet. Oh, Granny, I'm so glad you're well. Yes, Red, I have learned my lesson too. I will be more careful from now on. Then Red gave Granny what was left of the Mickeys, and she went home, told her mom about her adventure, and they all learned a very good lesson that day. Be mindful of strangers. And Mom made up another batch of Mickeys to make Red feel better. And they all lived very, very happily ever after. And that is a quick story of Red Riding Hood with some embellishments. We'll be back again soon with another story, more stories on the Lamb on Wheels and Uncle Wiggily's adventures. So be sure to subscribe so you can find out when those stories are ready for you. Take care, be well, you're wonderful. Bye-bye.